What we've got here is the classic three-handle tub and shower valve. There are millions of them in America installed. Your hot supply comes up to this handle. Your cold supply comes up to this handle. When you open the handles, the water mixes to this point. This is called the diverter. When you turn the diverter, it'll decide if the water goes down to the tub spout or goes up to the shower head up here.
And see, that's the problem. If I'm in the shower in the morning and my husband flushes the toilet or uses the sink, I get burned.
Common complaint.
That's something that we can kind of coordinate. But when the baby comes and I'm giving the baby a bath, then I don't want to have to worry about scalding.
And when's the baby coming?
About 10 days.
We better get started.
Yeah.
All right, what I want to do is replace this three-handle valve with a single lever pressure balanced valve. Now, what's going to look like on the outside of the wall is this. This is a cover plate, allows us to put it right over the openings in the tile where the old three valve was. But the most important part is right here. This is a single lever valve. We still have the hot coming in this side, the cold coming in this side. But what happens is with your valve right now, we've got cold pressure right here and hot pressure right here. When you flush the toilet, all of a sudden that pressure drops. And all that's left is super hot water coming out of the shower head. With this valve, it has a chamber inside here that feels the pressure, and when the cold pressure drops, it drops the hot by the same pressure. That gives you a consistent temperature out of the shower head. No more scalding.
Great.
So for us, it starts by us turning off the water downstairs and removing the trim pieces. All right, I got the water off. I'm going to put you to work a little bit, all right, Erin?
Okay.
Now, to get these handles off, we have to remove the indexes right here. So
The little H and C things?
Grab the pliers and turn it counterclockwise.
Okay.
This way.
Oh.
And set loose. Underneath the index, there's a screw which holds that handle onto the stem. What is it, Phillips or regular?
It's a regular.
All right, that's what we got. Good. Give that a try. Just turn that counterclockwise. Is it going to come?
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't.
We got lucky.
Now, don't back it out all the way. I want to show you a little tip.
Okay.
All right, so now I want to push against the screw while I try to pull the handle, so because it might be bound onto the end of the stem. And that's not going to come. We're going to need a different tool. All right, just back that screw the rest of the way out. What I've got here is a handle puller, a tool made just for this purpose. It has a piston right here, a thread, and this will hook onto the handle. It'll actually do a better job than what I was just trying to do. Piston goes right down where the screw was and pushes against the stem. And now as I tighten this screw, you can see I'm adding plenty of torque to pull that handle right off. There it is. One down.
One down.
With the handles removed, I can now remove the escutcheons and the stems. There's a threaded gland nut at the top that I just have to loosen. There's an adjustable open end. Now I remove the stem. Okay. We need to cut this tile to accommodate our new shower valve. Now this is what the finished trim is going to look like when we're done. What the manufacturer does is provides a template to help us cut the right size hole. Now I extended with a level the center point of the old valve, both horizontally and vertically. And on the template there are register marks. You just have to line up those marks and trace the template. To remove the tile, I'm going to drill a series of holes using a ceramic drill bit right along our template line. I've got to be careful here because if I go too far and crack it beyond the template line, we're into a tile job. Now the trick is to make sure that the ceramic drill bit is pushed hard against the tile with steady pressure. Now I'm going to take a cold chisel. It's got a sharp point on it and connect the dots to break this tile away. Remember, I got to work in here and not split the tile outside that template line. So I got to give it a sharp wrap.
So what happens if you do split the tile outside of the template?
It's not good. If I split the tile, if I could actually find the replacement tile, we could retile it in. But otherwise, we're into a whole tile job.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
That's the whole bathroom. Okay, we don't want that.
All right, Erin. I'm going to have you try it.
Okay.
Give it a shot. Just line that chisel up on the holes right down here.
Just connecting the dots.
Just give it a steady wrap. You're trying to... Just give it a tap and move right along now. Just score all those holes. Yeah.
So I don't actually have to go through.
No, just sort of break it, keep going, and just move right along. Good, you're splitting it. Good. Keep coming. Give it a second. Yeah. Get mad at it. There you go, a little bit more.
A little bit more on that one?
Yeah. Okay, good. I think you've gone all the way around. Now take your hammer and give it a really good shot right there. Take a swing at it and try to break this tile. Ready? Go. One more. Good. One more. Good. Now, there's that. So now take the end of your claw and carefully just try to pry it. Don't push here. See right there?
Yep.
Just try to pull it without. Good.
Gotcha.
That's that. Good. Now let's try to pry this one again without. Yeah. Good. Using my keyhole saw, we can cut the wallboard, which is behind the tile. Now we want to extract this valve from the wall. Now it starts by removing the tub spout. A modern tub spout has a set screw at the bottom. This one doesn't. This one threads in. To protect the chrome by using a rag, and then just give it a steady counterclock. Oh, that was pretty loose. Now, I could do all the work from right here, but I actually discovered an access panel on the other side of this wall. Make our job a lot easier.
I always wondered what this was in the closet.
Well, homes of this vintage often have these access panels right behind the bathtub, so if they ever had to service the drain or the valve, it's going to help us today, make it a little easier. So I'm going to start by cutting this top connection up to the shower head. Good. Now break the unions on the hot and the cold. Okay. All right, well, here's our pressure balanced shower valve body, and we're going to connect the cold and the hot to the cold water line and the hot water line. We want to get the valve body to be centered in our opening, so we want to get it right about there, and we can make this connection right here going up to our shower head. That should be perfect. All right, well, all of our new piping is in place. I've cut all the piping and cleaned it and fluxed it. I've got our hot supply, the cold supply, up to the shower head and down to the tub spout. Now, with it all cleaned and fluxed, it's now time to solder. All right, now it's time to put our finished plate and trim on. Get everything ready to go. So here we go. I got a couple of screws I got to line up. Okay. Now there's a gasket behind this plate, so no water gets behind it. I just want to tighten those screws up. This valve comes with a new tub spout, so that matches the handle. I've already put the Teflon tape on, and that just goes on hand tight. Good. Now the handle. All right, Erin, I'm going to let you do the last step. Put the handle on. Here you go.
Okay.
There's an off, cold, and hot, so stick that right in line with the off. Now it has a Phillips screw you got to put in there.
Just pops right in?
Yeah. Just tighten that up.
How tight should it be?
Tight enough that it won't loosen.
Okie doke.
All right, the last step is the index. Take that.
The
and pop it.
last step.
Absolutely. Stick it right over that
And it just
screw.
pops right in.
Yeah. You are in business.
Yay!
So good luck with both of your new additions, the shower valve and the baby.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
I cannot thank you enough for this. Oh,
Be
thank you.
safe.